Saint of the day, Saint Jane Frances. What a way to start a marriage. Jane no sooner arrived at a new home than she discovered that she might lose it. Her husband, Christopher, had not only inherited the title of Baron, but enormous debt as well. But Jane had not come to the marriage empty handed. She brought with her deep faith instilled by her father, who made daily religious discussion fun, allowing the children to talk about anything, even controversial topics. She also brought a good hearted way that made a friend comment. Even stupid jokes were funny when she told them. These qualities helped the 20-year-old French woman take charge by personally organizing and supervising every details of estate, a method which not only brought the finances under control but won her employees' hearts as well. Despite the early financial worries, she and her husband shared one heart and one soul. They were devoted to each other and to their 4 children. One way Jane shared her blessings was giving bread and soup personally to the poor who come to her door. Often people who had just received food from her would pretend to leave, go around the house and get back in line for more. When asked why she let these people get away with this, Jane said, "What if God turned me away when I came back to him again and again with the same request?" Happiness was shattered when Christopher was killed in a hunting accident. Before he died, her husband forgave the man who shot him, saying to the man, "Don't commit the sin of hating yourself when you have done nothing wrong." The heartbroken Jane, however, had to struggle with forgiveness for a long time. At first, she tried just greeting him on the street. When she was able to do that, she invited him to her house. Finally, she was able to forgive the man so completely that she even became godmother to his child. This troubles opened her heart to her longing for God, and she sought God in a prayer and a deepening spiritual life. Her commitment to God impressed Saint Francis, says the bishop, who became her director and best friend. Their friendship started before they even met, for them saw each other in dreams and continue in letters throughout their lives. With Francis' support, Jane founded the Vision Order for women who were rejected by other orders because of poor health or age. She even accepted a woman who was 83 years old. When people criticized her, she said, "What do you want me to do? I like sick people myself, I am on their side." She believed that people should have a chance to live their calling regardless of their health. Still a devoted mother, she was constantly concerned about the materialistic ways of one of her daughters. Her daughter finally asked for a spiritual direction, as did may others, including Ambassador and her brother and Archbishop. Her advice always reflected a very gentle and loving approach to spirituality. Should you fall even 50 times a day, never on any account, should that surprise or worry you, instead ever so gently set your heart back in the right direction and practice the opposite virtue all the time, speaking words of love and trust to our Lord after you have committed 1,000 falls, as much as you have committed only one. Once we have humbled ourselves for the falls God allows us to become aware of in ourselves, we must forget them and go forward. She died in 1641 at 69 years of age.